viewers and subscribers. Yes, guess what? It's Shout Out Friday. Shout Out Friday. Yes, this the final Friday in the month of January. Can you believe it? 2025 started just a few days ago, and it's already racing towards the finish line. Be that as it may, wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, I welcome each and every one of you. Thank you for taking time out to join and share in my life. Yeah, again, as I said, I'm endeavoring every Friday to do episodes that refer to as Shout Out Friday. And Shout Out Friday entails me shouting out my family, whether they be in the state of Grenada where I live, and across the miles, North America, South America, wherever they are. In addition to the rest of the world, you, my subscribers, followers, and viewers. First off, I want to thank you Almighty for allowing me this day, for giving me the breath of life, the health and strength that took me through to this day. Yeah, I think it is important that we all do that, not just me do that, but everybody do that. Family, family. Happy am I to say that last weekend saw the coming together birthday party style of another side of the family, my grandfather's side. So, in other words, my mother's father's children. Yeah, my uncle, in fact, celebrated his 81st birthday, and we all gathered. We all gathered in Grand Roy. That's a village in the parish of St. John on the west coast of the island of Grenada in the Caribbean. It was a joyous time. I was happy to see my mother and her brothers reunite, sit down, chit chat, and rekindle, the love that they both share for one another. I don't want anybody feel slighted out. Family in the US, I'm not going to call names, aunts, uncles, brothers, cousins. Good morning. Good morning to each and every one of you. To those of you in Canada, friends, cousins, other family members, viewers, subscribers. To England, the United Kingdom, I have a brother there. I have quite a number of cousins there. Yeah. In Grenada, in the state of Grenada, where I have a few brothers and a sister. Yeah, I welcome each and every one of you. It's always a pleasure, to share this platform and to be able to shout out each and every one of you. Let it be known that there is the love. Yeah, there will always be the love. So, what are you all doing? How is your day going? How is it on your end? How is Friday shaping up on your end? Yeah. What are the plans for the upcoming weekend? Yeah. I want to just share a quote with you. I try to make it maybe a new thing, reinvent the wheel. So this quote, I went online, I took it online, and let me say here that whatever images, songs, and even that which I'm about to read that will be aired or heard is being used for entertainment purposes. All rights reserved. So listen to this carefully, family, subscribers, friends, viewers. Friday. Friday is a day to finish your goals for the week. It is a day to celebrate that which you set out to accomplish at the beginning of the week. Am I correct here? Is that quote speaking correctly? I agree. Friday is a day to finish your goals for the week. It is a day to celebrate that which you set out to accomplish at the beginning of the week. It may be different for some people. Yeah. Saturdays might be the end of their work week. Saturday they would be probably completing the goals that they set for the same week, beginning from Sunday. So for each one it differs. But usually, and I'm quite sure in most parts of the Caribbean and the rest of the world, people look forward to Fridays. People anxiously await the end of the work day and probably the work week on Fridays. It's a way for them to unwind, to relax, rejuvenate, and plan for the incoming week. Yeah. Sister, welcome, 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 welcome. Lydia, Glenda, welcome each and every one of you, my dear friends. Thank you for joining this chat. Um, how is your Friday going? Let me just show you the situation as it is in my neck of the woods here. So we had some intermittent, heavy, heavy showers during the course of the morning. At the moment, it's overcast. Yeah, we have a lot of cloud coverage. Let me just show you. They say pictures. Yeah, take a look. Take a look, folk. Welcome, sister. Welcome, welcome, welcome
Hello, bro.
to this episode of Shout Out Friday. Yeah, I was just showing, you know, um, the conditions as it is on the outside. Yeah, we have some
Mm.
cloud coverage, serious cloud coverage. For the most part, the morning was rainy, intermittent, heavy rains. And the
Hello.
threat is still there. Quite likely maybe during the course of the day, the rest of the day, we may have some more showers. But we can only speak about it. We have no control when it comes. It comes on everybody's houses, not just my house. You know. Thank you for sharing here. So I was just sharing a thought there. I don't know if you overheard the thought there, and it speaks volumes. If we can, I probably could just repeat it if you wish. So it says here, and it's a quote I took online. So I just wanted to be known that whatever I say here, images I'm going to use are purely for entertainment purposes, and I do not hold the rights to
Still
any of it.
listening?
All rights reserved. So here it goes, there says. It says, Friday is a day to finish your goals for the week. It is a day to celebrate that which you set out to
Yeah.
accomplish at the beginning of the week. Does that
Mm.
resonate?
Um, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Uh, you want me to repeat it? Or did you hear?
Yes, please. Yes,
All right.
please.
So, folks, I just want to
Was
repeat
listening
the
to?
quote. And going forward, I would endeavor every Friday to have a quote, a relevant quote. Friday is a day to finish your goals for the week. It is a day to celebrate that which you set out to accomplish at the beginning of the week.
I'm listening.
Any
I'm listening.
relevance?
Yeah, yeah.
Folks, look at her. She's putting on her Eskimo hat.
When I saw. Yes, woman.
Oh, you're cleaning the closet. I'm planning to do it all week, but it's raining now. That shouldn't stop you at all, eh? That should not stop you there, Lydia. I do you. Don't let that rain stop you.
Good morning, Lydia. Miss Sahab. How are you?
Auntie Jacqueline,
How you feeling?
how are you feeling this morning? Welcome to the live. Let me know you're there.
I'm about to
Let
go
me
get
know you're
poke.
there. Indicate. Yep. So yeah, folks. Yeah, January
Here,
is
let me go.
almost at its end.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Um, if we can just reflect there for a
It's at the
moment
end
on
of the
the news and within the past few days, we heard about a tragedy, plane crash in the US, involving a helicopter and a passenger plane. Unfortunately, there were no survivors, no survivors. Investigations, far as I'm aware, based on the news,
You
is
cold?
ongoing. No conclusions as to what
Mm.
could have caused it, why, etc.,
It's
etc. But
freezing.
it's a really, really unfortunate situation at this point in
Oh,
time.
my earpiece.
Folks, we just have to be careful wherever we are, whatever we are doing. Yeah,
You
on the
ready?
roads, um, as you walk around, yeah, you have to be ever so careful because um, things happen when you least expect it. Huh? I heard
Mm.
on the passenger plane was a group of gymnasts, American gymnasts, that unfortunately lost their lives. Oh, my prayers and goes out to each and every one of the family members at
It's
this
raining?
time. Yeah, it's a travesty, it's a serious tragedy, but life goes on. Life have to go on. Yeah.
It's
So yeah,
overcast. You see that?
folks. So sis, I see you're headed out on the
You
road.
heading up? All right. You and
Hi,
your
Auntie. Hi, Auntie.
the
Welcome,
trio.
welcome to this chat. Welcome to the live.
Why?
Good to know that you're there.
Oh, okay. But it's dry. It ain't dry now. Oh. Oh.
Be careful on the roads.
All
Be
right.
careful on the road. Hi, Summer.
You say hi to mom. Oh, just Lescott? Yeah. It doesn't sound like him. You have it on the. My bad. Hello.
Welcome to the live.
How are
Welcome,
you?
welcome. What are you using?
I
Cake?
can't hear you. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I don't know why. He said, "What are you eating?" If it's cake. Oh, this yeah, it's a slice of chocolate cake. A slice of chocolate cake.
Oh, all right, all right. So you all headed to
We're
lunch,
so
huh?
hungry. Yeah, we're going to lunch. I'm starving.
Oh, okay. How
You know
was
how
how was
she
your
gets when
meeting
she's
this
hungry.
morning?
It was good. It was productive. Was the meeting productive? You think? It was good.
All
It was
right,
good. It was
all
good.
right,
It was
all right,
lighthearted.
all
I
right,
didn't go in with any expectations, and it was good. She
all right.
wasn't a bitch this time. She said I
Okay.
wasn't a bitch this time. When you said, "Can I say something?" I learned from my mistakes. If you can't
Well,
learn from your mistakes, then something is wrong.
exactly. Something is
When
terribly
you
wrong.
said, Mhm.
Something
"Oh
is
shit, my
terribly
phone,"
wrong.
is it in
That's what
there?
life and living is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When you
yeah,
said,
yeah.
yeah.
So I spoke to
Hello?
our uncle Sharon,
You're
and
the
I
one that keep
told him I
calling
heard
me.
that
I'm not calling
he
you.
wasn't feeling well. He denied it
Where?
vehemently.
At
Vehemently,
the office. I'm at the office
he
now.
denied it.
Why you yeah, it was only till 12.
He said I don't get sick. That kind of macho thing about him. I
I
just
the
left well
phone the
alone.
phone call doesn't come through. It's
I
just
just
being
left
missed
well
call.
alone.
It's
Yeah,
not ringing. I don't know
I didn't
why.
bother with that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was in
What's the
silent.
weather
That
condition
that was in
outside at the
silent.
moment? Is it like snowing? Is
It's
it
over. It's no. It's overcast.
overcast? Shut of rain?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but is it windy, like cold, windy and cold?
No, today's like 40 something.
Oh, not bad, not bad. No snow on the
Yeah, but it's
ground.
overcast. You see the
Okay.
sky?
Yeah.
46 right now.
Yeah, you can tell it's kind of a
Close to
dark on the
50.
outside.
Yeah.
O- Okay, 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 okay.
She got fat. She got body fat. She was
Yeah.
pregnant before. Yeah, she got body fat. That'll keep her warm.
Hey, Glenda. What's the situation on your side weather-wise? Is it raining?
All right, bro.
All right,
So
sister, love you. Be safe on the
I
road,
love
and
you more.
thanks for being a part of this live. I will
Well, you know
continue for
me.
another half an hour.
All
Yeah.
right.
Take care.
Everybody,
Love you.
stick,
Yeah.
stick. I love you. Love everybody on the live.
Yep.
You had me on live? And
Be
you ain't
safe on the
tell me?
road.
You had me on live? And you didn't
Yes, we have
tell
you
me?
alive.
You sounded like shit.
Yes, we have you
Okay,
alive.
let's
Yes, we
go to
have
the
you
other.
alive.
Yes, yes, you had it on live. Yeah, you on live. I can't believe that.
All
Okay.
right,
I thought it was
folks.
a regular video call.
Take care
All right.
now.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
It's not 3 days. Put it down. It is 3 days. No, it's not. Put it down. I was already doing it. Hi,
Keep it up.
bye. Okay,
All right, bye.
bye. Oh, mess.
Hey, folks. that's the that's the inseparable two. My sister and a coworker this summer. Yes, folks. So how is Friday for each and every one of you, wherever you are? Yeah? Please let me know. Share your thoughts, ideas, your plans. Usually for me, I always look forward to Friday, whether it's work or maybe on vacation. I look forward to Fridays. Again, is a I have some favorite hangout spots, and you know, I haven't been as active in terms of going there lately, but Prickly Bay, Prickly Bay, Marina in Grenada here. I mean, live band, music. What better? You go there and unwind, you meet friends, you eat, you probably drink, chit chat and release some of the not anger, um, workload, um, maybe stress to some degrees. Yeah, yeah. If only for the moment. If only for the moment, because I know of a lot of people that will drink, use alcohol, yeah, to mask a lot of issues, you know. Let it be known that it's a one-off thing, yes, because after, when it's finished, whatever it is will still linger. I learned a long time ago that it's always a good thing to speak about it. Yeah, it helps not just yourself, but it may help someone else. You ought to have someone that you can trust and can confide in. Because tell you what, you might have an issue, you might be going through a situation, and the person that you probably um, trust to share whatever issue or issues that you have, it might be going through the same thing and handling it differently, and will be able to at least share or give you some suggestions, some ideas. So it's always a good thing. Don't hold it in, don't bottle it in. Yeah? Or even in the comfort of your home, your living room, the bathroom, the toilet, yeah, your bedroom. Speak to yourself. It's a healthy thing to do. Yeah? It's a healthy thing to do. Yeah. So yes, folks, the life today is later than usual for a few reasons. Yeah. I had quite a number of errands to run this morning, and I figured that will just say the traffic situation and the fact that it's Friday, based on where I have to go, it would have a lot of people. And so I thought it best to leave early. Fortunately for me, it worked out well. I got a park, yes, and I got early attendance. Yes, early attendance. Did not all the things that I wanted to do. I still have a few things that, you know, um, that has to be done, but the majority, the more important ones, if I may say, were taken care of. Yeah, it's month end. It's when the time or the day or the days at the end of the month when you find people scrambling, running here and there to pay bills, buy groceries, do what is needed around this kind of time. Yeah. And I'm sure, again, for most people, based on where they are, yeah, Grenada, the Caribbean, North America, around the world, yeah, there are things to be done. Yeah. Financial obligations. Yeah. Well, for the most part, it's financial obligations. Uh, Water bill, uh, electricity bill, possibly rent, uh, just to name a few. Just to name a few. Yeah. So the roads are usually congested with vehicles. And the places that I mentioned, you would usually have long lines, you know, you would usually have long lines. I don't know. For me, I always prefer to go in person. Yeah. Times have certainly changed. We've seen the introduction of the online system that helps to make it better. There are a few things that I do online, but for the most part, I would make the journey, drive and physically go to do the thing that I have to do. Yeah. I guess with time and time, you know, um, more and more of the business houses will try to uh, emphasize, and I've seen a lot of them emphasizing, placing emphasis on being able to do your transactions online. Yeah. There are pros and cons to that. Yeah. As most of you will be aware of, are aware of. Yes. Some people like the interpersonal, you know, um, interaction. Yeah. Some people, they would rather just sit at home and, you know, press the two buttons and that will be done. Yeah. So yeah, folks, sort of taken aback at how fast January, the month of January, is coming to an end or has come to an end. Yeah, it's just a matter of a few days. Yeah. Um, and sometimes I sit back and I wonder if it used to be like that, if that's what how this if that is how it always has been, or is it that with age, experience, and responsibility, one pay more attention to it and it's more in the fore than in the past, in times past. Yeah. Um, does anyone here agree with me? Is that the case? Yeah. I guess when you're in your youth, you're carefree, no responsibility, them kind of things. You don't have those kind of worries, you know. But they say once a man, twice a child. Yes, welcome, welcome, family, friends, viewers, followers. Comment. Tell me what you think about this live. Tell me what is your take on the thought that was shared. Yeah. Anything that you would like to discuss? Anything in the news apart from the situation with that tragic loss of life with the collision between the helicopter and the passenger plane. Yeah. I saw just before I came on live um, images of deportees, Jamaicans being returned to Jamaica. Yeah. Um, the incoming newly elected American administration led by Donald Trump has embarked on a deportation drive to rid the US shores of undocumented immigrants. Yes. And so they have been raiding business houses, churches, etc. I even heard that walking on the streets, you have to be so careful, uh, make sure you have your IDs, etc., etc. Because once they stop you and you don't have documentation to show, then you would be picked up and you know things. So family, friends, viewers, followers, be extremely careful. I just want you all to be careful. Yeah. The challenge, though, for a lot of the countries that are receiving these undocumented immigrants, whether it be Nigerians, um, Colombians, Mexicans, Grenadians, is what do you do? For a lot of these people and them, for a lot of these folks, they would have left their countries and gone to the US, spent countless years, yeah? In fact, have become used to a certain lifestyle, yeah? Some of them may have been involved in illegal activities, you know, criminal activities. What are they bringing back to your shores? Yeah. So it's frightening. It's rather frightening. What sort of a control, what sort of a measures would be put in place to ensure that they are safely returned to society and not be a menace or a problem to their respective societies. Yeah. Um, Again, I heard in the case of Jamaica that save and accept those that have records, criminal records, they would be processed and possibly kept under surveillance and checks, unlike those that went there, though illegal, came back and had no records. These will be checked, vetted, and then be released. So it's a challenge. It is a challenge for all the countries, every one of the countries involved. Yeah. I saw on TikTok just before I came on as well, an American, yeah, speaking in terms of, and he showed it pictorially, um, undocumented immigrants that probably came in on work visas to aid with farms and farming. And he was crying foul at what is happening, yeah, and how it is happening, and mentioning the fact that these people come in and they help economically, yeah, to put the country on a sound footing economically, yeah. Um, and in a lot of cases, their help are sorely needed, yes. When that help is no more, what will be done? How will it be handled? Yeah, because oftentimes even your own people don't even want to do the work. Yeah, they refuse to do the work. So in most instances, you would have to seek your outsiders to come in to assist. I know of cases here in Grenada where a lot of Grenadians, yeah, mostly men, would go to Canada, pick apples, etc. Yeah, they would be given work permits and given a specific time, and as such, once that time is up, return to your country. You know, a lot of these big countries, they rely heavily on that. You know, what is going to be done? Yeah, how is going to be done? Yeah. Another thing that has been in the news is the issue of the imposition of tariffs by the incoming administration again. Yeah. China, you would say, is the manufacturing capital of the world. Yeah. 9 out of 10 pieces of items that you and I use, when you check the made in, you will see made in China. Yes. When you impose the tariffs, who is it going to hurt? What are the effects? Yeah. We in the small islands here know only too well that when the bigger countries catches a cold, what happens? Yeah. So we have to be vigilant and mindful, yeah, of all these and much more, yeah, because it will appear by all accounts that the next 4 years would be a tough one. The next 4 years of the Trump administration would be tough for not just Americans, but the rest of the world. Yeah? Let's live in hope, though. And let's remember to pray. Yeah? Because prayers move mountains. Yeah? I just have to get up here a little bit, folks. I sat here speaking to you and just remember that I have a pot on fire. Yeah? Trying to make a little pea soup. I don't know how far I can get. I can hear it's drying. Yeah. Yes, folks. So yeah, it will appear that by all accounts that the next 4 years of the Trump administration in the U.S. will see a lot of drastic changes, whether it's for the good or bad. It's left to be seen. Yeah. So we in the small countries around the world, whether it's the Caribbean, South America, Asia, you know, we have to be forever mindful. Yeah. We have to try and ensure that the needs of our people are taken care of. Yeah. And be vigilant. Be vigilant. Um, I heard about an outbreak as well too in China. Yeah. A different strain of, I don't know, virus. Um, and lately in Grenada, you're hearing a lot of talk about the cold, people having the flu and the cold, and it's different, So there's a lot of little things happening. And, sometimes I sit and, and reflect and wonder, it seems as though every year, maybe every year or ever so often, something happens. Some virus, some cold, something happens. Yeah. Um, I don't know what is causing it. I'm not a professor. I have no claim to science, but it's strange. Yeah. I don't remember us having that or having to deal with these issues, viruses and stuff at increase in illnesses and viruses 10, 15 years ago. Yeah. Is it as a result of the types of food, the pesticides, and these days you hear a lot of talk about GMOs, genetically modified seeds, you know, um, to feed the masses. Yeah, but you're doing that, and at the end of the day, it's affecting us. Where are we going? Yeah, where are we going? I oftentimes talk about the situation here in my country in Grenada. Yeah, we always talk about food security. What is food security? Being able to take care of oneself, sustain oneself. Yeah, we don't have a seed bank in Grenada from which we can feed or provide seeds to farmers with the hope that once the plant and harvest time comes, they can um, give back some of the seeds that can be used to pass on. We don't have an heirloom or a seed bank from which we could tap into. Yeah, where are we heading? Where are we heading? Another big challenge is engaging the youths. How do you get the youths involved in agriculture? What do you do? It must be made palatable. Yeah? Whether we introduce machinery to make the work easier, we need to have a serious sit down. And I will continue to talk about this, because it comes from deep within. I mean, I go around the country and I see the farmers. Yes, we have a few young farmers, yeah, but for the most part, it's middle-aged people, yeah. The kids oftentimes migrate, gone to greener pastures to studies, and they don't always come back. If they do, it's just for a few days. So when he or she can't do it no more, what do you think happens? The land stays idle, and eventually they sell the lands. So a lot of the arable lands becomes residential areas for building houses, etc. And I'm quite sure built in our constitution, we have protective measures for agricultural lands. Yeah? Is it being followed? I don't know. But if it continues the way I see it continue, then the arable lands will be way up in the mountains, way, way up in the mountains. Yes, we need to provide housing for people because we have a population that is expanding. Sometimes, too, just on the funny side of it. Years ago, I've been hearing that Grenada is about 110,000. I look around and I see how much people here, and I wonder if it still is 110,000. I know we have quite a few Grenadians abroad, but I'm quite sure that the population has increased. So yeah, just going back to the issue there, with the lands and what have you. Yeah, we need to put things in place. Yes, um, I believe one of these days, I have a copy of the Grenada Constitution. Maybe it needs revision as well too. I'll probably select a portion of it, maybe related to agriculture and the use of land, etc., and just try to read and understand it and share it with you. Yeah, we have things built and put in place for basically everything. Yeah, again, is it being followed? Who is doing the policing? Yeah, you see sometimes the powers that be just come in and give their friends or they do anything here and there. You know, we need to take stock, yes, for us to grow, not just here in Grenada and the Caribbean, around the world. We need to take stock. We, the people, hold the keys and sometimes the answers too. Because if you ask me, common sense, there's nothing to beat common sense. Nothing that can beat common sense. Just 1 minute here. I just want to put something in my pot here a little bit. The conversation will continue. Folks, I'm not hearing anybody on the chat. No comments. Family, viewers, followers, subscribers, let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm speaking in tongues or does it make sense? Make it make sense. Yes, so I'm trying to put in the coconut milk here in my pea soup. Yeah, this is the coconut milk. I'm a sticker for coconut milk. Yeah, in almost everything that I do, even sometimes when I make porridge. Yeah, I stay away. I don't use cow's milk. And I'm not bashing anybody here. To each his own, whoever wants to use cow's milk. I see that when animals, and I want to talk specifically animals, when they're young, they cling to the mother, nurse of the mother's milk. Once they would have weaned, that's the operative word, wean. Milk is no more, they don't want milk again, you know? So sometimes you ask yourself, why are we as big people using milk? Yes, they say it provides what have you, but I don't know, something about the milk, I stay far from. Coconut milk gives a distinct flavor to all foods. And mind you, I must confess here, if I am to use coconut to do anything, let's say one, I decide I'm going to use one, I would have to ensure that a second one is nearby. Because as far as I'm grating, I am eating. So I oftentimes shortchange myself. So I would do two just for as an insurance. I must confess, and I'm quite sure there are those that would agree with me on the live. I love grating my coconut. I love grating my coconut. Yeah. Um, a lot of people these days they opt for the blender. I don't know. You know the easy way out. Give me a grater and I sit down comfortably, and grate it for you in my own time, you know, in my own time. I will not be bullied. My own timing. Yeah, so just before I went to make my errands, I got the peas out and it was frozen when I took it out. In fact, overnight, left it outside, squeeze a little lime juice in the peas, you know, so as to wash it out. And then I would saute it there with a little onion, garlic, you know, give it a little bit of time in the pot with just a little bit of oil and let the process continue. I prefer to put it in the pressure cooker to sort of speed up the rate at which it would soften. And once that is done, then put in your salt, your other seasoning, a little bit of black pepper, whatever other seasoning you have. I included a few pieces of ham. Yes, ham. Yes, still have a bit left over from Christmas. Include a pieces of that. Included a few pieces of fish. So now I'm gonna put in some fig that I had already boiled. Put in some fig, uh, some plantain, green plantain, and just let it do its slow. I know my mom is anxiously sitting out there awaiting a bowl of soup. So this here is some provision that I had. Yep, already cooked. So I'm gonna include it in the soup. That's gonna lessen. That will lessen on me having to physically now go to peel additional provision. So I'm gonna cut them in some smaller pieces before including it. Sweet potatoes, plantain. Yes, folks, shout out Fridays live. Shout out Friday. A bit in the kitchen. Yeah. What do you look forward to on Fridays? Separated apart from the fact that it's the end of the week. What do you look forward to on Fridays? about a year or so ago. Yep. I had to contend with the fact that my work was shift work. I had to work. I worked anytime, public holidays, weekends. If I work 4 to 12, after the 4 day, I get 1 day off. Yeah. 8 to 4, 1 day off. Once I work midnight, however, and midnight is usually from 12, the ending of 1 day, and the beginning of another, to 8, that beginning day, that day. Yeah. After I would have completed 4 days of that, I would get 2 days off. I used to look forward, always look forward to the days off. But the thing about it is that it appears um, to take long to come, and I'm talking about the 2 days of the day off. And when it does come, by the time you turn, so you're back to work already because you get a day off, you have so much things planned that by the time you don't do what it is you want to do on that day off, the day is done. Sometimes not even a rest, you know? So it's always a challenge, but you have to always try to manage and utilize the little time that you had. Always, always ensure that there's the separation between work and play. All work and no play what? Always remember that. Ensure that you are able to have your time, to have your fun apart from work. When it's work, it's work. I strongly believe in that. Yes, folks. So let me just give you a little peep into that pot there. Take a look. Take a look at this pot. Yep. Have it on very low fire. Yep. So that it will take its time. So we're going to go back on the outside to continue this live. There is my mom. Say hello, Yubi. There she is, anxiously awaiting that pea soup. Yes, folks. Let me just show you a little bit. You see, um, the threat of rain still looms um, if you look straight ahead in the distance, straight ahead in the direction of that lamp pole, you will see some gray clouds, sort of a misty evidence of um, imminent rain. Yep. I don't mind. I don't mind that the rain come. Yeah, because here in Grenada, as you, my family, friends, and residents know only too well, we have two seasons. Yeah, we have a dry season and a wet season. Yeah. Um, Soon time we would have a dry season. And over the years, we've seen the challenges with pipe-borne water and feel the effects of the dry season. When it's dry, little or no rain occurs. Not until we get to, well, it has changed. I think it's May, June. May, June. Yeah. So during those times when the water pressure is low, we are urged by the water provider, NAWASA, to conserve water. So, folks, I urge you to take heed, yeah, ensure that you have containers and so because we know only too well the need for water, fresh water, yeah. We know only too well. So the onus is on us to put our houses in order as far as that is concerned. Yeah. Hey, Lydia, are you still relaxing? Still relaxing? I don't think that the rain is falling your side there still, is it? Yeah, it's may soon fall my way here. I can feel the coolness in the breeze. Yeah, I can feel the coolness in the breeze. Yes, folks, Friday. Friday is here once again. Adventures of Lescott. Shout out Friday episode. Shout out to all my dear friends, my family, followers, viewers, and subscribers, wherever you may be. I wish you God's richest blessings, not just for today, for the weekend, and for the rest of the month. I hope thus far that 2025 is bearing fruit, or you are seeing some movement in terms of your plans. Yeah. Remember that even though we plan, there is always a higher one that has a higher plan, a better plan for each and every one of us. So we may have to make changes along the way. Yeah, it's all part of the journey of life and living. Yeah, but be focused, always be focused on the prize. Yes, focus on the prize, whatever it is. Yeah, and I hope it's always the good prize. Any comments? Any comments? Anything to say? Anything to share? Yep. I'm hoping within the coming week, um, and more so the next few days, to do a Q&A relative to the episodes. I think it's 5 episodes so far of dangerous roadways hidden in plain sight. Yes, where I would invite questions from you who would have viewed, seen, followers, subscribers, commented. Yeah. and share my 2 cents on what I think is sorely lacking and needed to ensure that we have, is it good quality roads? It probably is, for want of a better word, good quality maintained roads. Yeah. And again, it may take some doing by the authorities. I mean, money wise and what have you. But if we put things in place, the dream of quality, well maintained roads can be realized. Anyway, enough said on that. Focus now is Shout Out Friday. Shout Out Friday. Yeah. I remembered, I think I heard along the way too in the news, just sort of a um, thinking about the, I wouldn't say comments, the plans of the Trump administration in streamlining the way prospective immigrants, prospective residents, probably prospective people seeking citizenship, etc., is being done will be seriously looked at. Yeah. Um, and I sit and think in terms of plans by a number of European countries, quite a number of them, along the same line, embarking on or getting rid of illegal immigrants. Yeah. I remember too, I saw a thread about, I think, either one or two of the Scandinavian countries offering people monies. And I'm talking about not just illegal immigrants, but documented people, people that are legal residents of these countries, monies to return to the place of birth. Are we going to see an increase in that by other countries? Yeah. Germany, as far as I know, is one of the more welcoming countries. Welcoming in the sense that they always open their doors and their shows to immigrants of all the other European countries, Germany. One thing though, I also learned that for you to become a, a legal resident of Germany, you must learn the German language. You must learn the German language. Yeah. I think that's I welcome that. I would strongly encourage most countries to do that. Yeah, you want to assimilate, you want to be a part of our system, our culture, our way of life, then you need to learn our language. Yeah, and that is mandatory. And I'm subject to correction. I think also the allow you to go to schools. In fact, they pay tuition wise for you to go to school to learn the language. Yeah. I don't know of any others. Feel free if there's anybody on this chat, on this live, that has information of any other countries that does that. You know, comments are welcome. Yeah. Yeah. So and then there was this far left gentleman in the Netherlands, I remember, that was leaning on ensuring that the Netherlands remain for Dutch people and no foreigners. So we have this side of the, is it social political divide in these countries that wants to end immigration. Yeah. And you talking about this world being a global village. Really? So you see, the effects and the challenges faced by especially the smaller countries are enormous, are enormous. Added to that, we have seen the drying off of funds of aid from the likes of America and these other countries to developing countries. For that matter, when you look, we have two wars, Ukrainian and Hamas Israel war. We have heard of billions of dollars in arms and ammunition. Just arms and ammunition alone going to Ukraine and to Israel. These monies can be used to feed people in each of the respective countries, wipe away hunger. I often look at these wars, and especially in the case of Ukraine and Russia, it's the East against the West. I mean, there are other underlying issues there, but it's the East against the West. Is it worth fighting? And whom are we fighting against? Ourselves. We are fighting against ourselves. Yeah? Killing each other. And at the end of the day, would that solve the problem? Will that solve the problem? No. Because until and unless the root cause of the issues are not dealt with, then we are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. As a good friend of mine oftentimes says, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Folks, I love my country. I love my country. And I'm not saying that, you know, push come to shove, people can lean towards what they deem as going to greener pastures. Yeah? Because it's the immigrants in a lot of instances that helped to build a lot of these countries. Immigrants. Yeah? Enough said on that. Enough said on that. Yes, family, just I just want to go back on that get together last week, Saturday in Grand Roy. My mother had me taken aback. Yep. Her niece brought the mic, and for a moment I thought she wasn't going to say anything, but my mother surprised me. She wished her brother happy birthday, long life, health, and strength. I was not expecting that. I thought she was just going to sit there and not say a word, you know. In fact, I went so far as saying, "You surprised me?" She said, why should I surprise you? I was pleasantly surprised. And she did not sleep because we left there about after 11. And usually those times, she would look to go to bed. She did not sleep. And we made it safely from Grenard back to Maria. Folks, I encourage you, wherever you are, to invest some time in your family. Yes, each and every one will have their differences, you know? We would all have our differences. That is what makes up the world. Yeah? That is why you have doctors and you have lawyers and you have teachers and you have carpenters. If we have a world of doctors, where would we be without the carpenters? Who would build for us? Yeah? So sometimes we just have to agree to disagree. I know for me, I just I oftentimes wear my chip on my shoulder. So if I have a problem with you, you would know and you would probably see it. Yep. And until and unless it's not off my chest, I wouldn't feel good. Yeah. And sometimes based on the circumstances, you may get it heavy. I would tell you it right there and there, maybe in the presence of who have you. But apart from that, I'm cool. Cool with everybody, you know. Folks, we are all one people. We are all one people. And the battle, sorry, is common to every one of us. Survival, irrespective of your social status, your political agenda, your religious belief, wherever you are, we are all fighting for survival. Yes, let us all unite. Yes, communicate, share, care. We were told the world that this world is a global village. It is a global village. Not just now, but many moons before you and I. Yeah? We just come to the realization of it, I guess, based on quite a number of factors. The fact that we could communicate better, you know, um, transportation, etc., etc. But it has always been a global village. Yeah. Folks, I'm sitting here blah blah in my mouth and I completely forgot the pot on the fire. Let's go there to check it again. So I'm in the kitchen. Yeah, I'm here to shake that pot. Think it needs a little bit of salt. I'm not too much a salt fan, but it adds a little flavor and gives it a bit of taste. Whenever I grate coconut, the husk, as we refer to it, I put in a bag, Ziploc bag, or just a bag, any regular bag or Ziploc. Well, as you know, Ziploc is just a brand name, yeah? But I put it in a bag so that it can be recycled. And recycle in the sense that if I were to make a cake or bread, I can use that in addition to the milk to, you know, give whatever it is a bit of depth and probably and flavor as well. So for me, nothing waste. Or I try not to waste nothing. Hey Tracy, my dear friend in Canada, what's up with you? How's the weather today? Hope everything is okay. How are the young ladies? Shout out from sunny Grenada. Anybody here on this chat, on this live, from Trinidad, from Jamaica, from Barbados, Antigua, Dominica? Say yes if you are, and tell me what country. Welcome to each and every one of you. This is Shout Out Friday. Yes, Shout Out Friday, where I take time out to acknowledge and strengthen the communication and bonds with my family, friends, subscribers, viewers, and followers, not only in the state of Grenada, but across the miles. Yeah? Just want each and every one of you know that I care and have each and every one of you best interests at heart. Yeah? Without you, there would be no content creating me. Yeah? So I look forward every Friday to doing this live. I hope you do likewise. You like are is loving this form of content. Let me know what you think. Yeah, suggest, comments, share, like, and please subscribe. Yes, my aim and goal is to arrive at 500 um, on or before the first half of 2025, and I need you to help me in this regard. Folks, I see that we have been on here now for almost 84 minutes. Yep. It's windy here on my end. Yep. A cool, moist breeze. Yeah. And experience has taught me that when it's like that, we always have the threat of rain or rain is looming. Just look at the scenery. Yes. Look at how green my surroundings is. Yeah. Just look at it. Look at how green it is. Yeah. You have the palm or coconut trees. Yeah, in the foreground there. Have mango trees. You have blubber trees. Yes, and I can continue. You have, if you look straight above in the direction of that pole to the right hand, where exactly my finger is, that tree in the distance there is a Pomeranian golden apple tree. Oh, and by the way, folks, I realize that in some of the countries, a lot of the other countries that the things that the names of fruits here in Grenada differs in other countries. Yeah, I think I came across breadfruit with a different name in one of the, I believe it's the Asian countries, and subject to correction. I know for a fact that the sorrel is called hibiscus plant in Jamaica. Um, Avocado, or pear as we call it here, is called zaboka in Trinidad, just to name a few. Um, any names of any fruit in your area that you care to share, so that we can make the comparison in terms of the names in my country here and as against your country. Folks, when it would have reached 90 minutes, I think I would have exhausted my time as far as Shout Out Friday is concerned. I was hoping to have more interactions between my subscribers, followers, and viewers, but it is what it is. That is not going to deter me from doing this every Friday with the help of God. I will certainly continue. Yeah. And I hope that you will eventually not just tag along, but comment and share and like and subscribe. Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you all, wherever you are, for sharing this live, for viewing, for following, and indeed for subscribing. Yeah. To all you, my family, Grenada, the rest of the Caribbean, in the Americas, Canada, the United Kingdom. Did I miss anywhere? I think St. Thomas, Antigua. Yeah. And wherever you are around the world, in the Caribbean, wherever you are, enough blessings to each and every one of you. Stay focused, be safe, enjoy the rest of today, Friday, and indeed have a wonderful weekend. Prepare also for the week ahead and the months ahead, because February is fast approaching. Take care, everybody, and all the best. Thank you for viewing.